Hey folks, welcome to Notes Cloud by DY, your go-to channel for educational content, coding tutorials and project showcases. In today's video, we are going to learn about the two more important tools for developers, Git and GitHub. By the end of this video, you will have a solid foundation of what these tools are, how they differ, and how they can make your development process smooth and much smoother. So let's get started. First, let's talk about Git. Git is a distributed version control system that might sound complicated, but it's not really. Think of a Git as a tool that tracks all the changes you make into your files. Whether you are writing a code, editing any document, or working with any kind of files, Git keeps a track of every changes and allow you to go back to previous version if something goes wrong. It's super useful because it's help multiple people work on the same project at the same time, without overwriting each other's changes. To explain GitHub more clearly, let's take an example. Imagine three developers Yash, Anush and Vaibhav are working on a project together. The project is an e-commerce website and they have decided to divide the work. Yash is responsible for electronic section, Anush is handling the book section, and Vaibhav is in charge of clothing section. Now initially they are working on this part separately. But when it's time to combine the work, they are doing things in very inefficient way. Yash finishes the electronic section and sends the file to Vaibhav. Vaibhav then sends his updated file to Anush and Anush sends them back to Yash. Every time they make change, they have to manually exchange file with each other. The back and forth file exchange system is time consuming, can be prone to error and very hard to manage. This is where Git and GitHub comes to solve the problem. Instead of manually sending the file, Git allows each of them to work locally on their part of the project. They can make the changes on their computer using Git and when they are ready, push their change to shared GitHub repository. On GitHub, they can also merge their individual changes into the main project without the headache of sending the file back and forth. Additionally, Git allows them to create separate branches for their work. Yash can work on electronic section in one branch, while Anush and Vaibhav works on the books and clothing section in their own branches. Once everyone's work has done, they can merge their branch into the main project with just few clicks. The process is much more efficient, organized, and saves lots of time. Key features of Git. GitHub comes with several key features that make it indisciplinary for developers. Version control. Git tracks every single changes made to your file, allowing you to revert to any previous version if needed. This is incredibly useful for managing and debugging your code over time. Branching and merging. Git allows you to create branch for new features or fixes so you can work independently on the main branch. Once your project is complete, you can merge the changes back into the main project seamlessly. Distributed system. Every developer has a complete copy of a project history on their local machine. This means you can work without needing a constant internet connection or access to central server. What is GitHub? Now let's move on to the GitHub. GitHub is a web-based platform that hosts Git repository. It provides a centralized place where you can store your GitHub project online. With GitHub, you can collaborate with others by sharing code, reviewing changes, and managing project issues. It is also offer features like pull requests, which help in code review and discussion, making teamwork more efficient. Using Git and GitHub streamlines the process. Developers work locally on their machine and push their changes to GitHub. Branches are used to manage different features or fixes, and merging integrates their changes into the main project smoothly. The approach saves time, reduces error, and enhances collaboration across the team. Key features of GitHub. GitHub offers over several more key features. Centralized hosting. GitHub provides a cloud-based platform for storing your repository, making it easy to access and collaborate from anywhere. Collaboration tool. GitHub includes features like pull request and code review and issue tracking while facilitating effective teamwork and project management. Branch management, you can create and manage branch for different project features which can be merged back into the main project as needed. Social coding. GitHub allows you to follow developers, start projects, and contribute to open source projects, fostering a community of collaboration and innovation. Let's do a quick recap of difference between the Git and GitHub. Git tracks changes locally on your machines, whereas GitHub is a cloud-based platform for hosting repository. Git supports branching and merging, while GitHub provides another tool for collaboration such as pull requests and code reviews. Git operates locally and offer centralized cloud-based hosting. Together, Git and GitHub provide a powerful combination for managing code and collaborating with others. Thank you so much for watching. In the upcoming videos, we will be seeing how to create a GitHub account. If you found the video helpful, make sure to subscribe to my channel, Notes Cloud by DY, for more tutorials on coding, version control, and much more. Feel free to drop a comment below with any question or thoughts, and I will be happy to help you. Until next time, happy coding!